What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we have some exciting things planned. We are taking the E46 M3 and the E36 M3 to get dynoed. So we're trying to get a baseline run for the E36 M3, see how much power that car is making before we start doing any power mods to it. Well, actually it does have an intake, so we're hoping have slightly more horsepower than stock. And then we're gonna have the final numbers now for the CSL intake and the CSL ECU tune basically, and see how much power I actually made doing the CSL conversion with the intake. Or did we just lose power because the CSL ECU demands different rods, catless headers with cats underneath the car? So I don't know what's gonna happen. I might have lost power and might have stayed the same. So last time we made an average of 295 wheel horsepower. The car is pretty empty right now. I drove it empty last night to make sure that we can get the same fuel into the car. So we're going to stop by Chevron now, get some 91 octane fuel, and we're gonna hit the road towards the dyno shop. Yeah, so let's go get some fuel right now. Okay guys, so we just wrapped up dynoing both cars, and the E36 did really well, but let's talk about the E46 M3. So the E46 actually lost power with the new intake, with the CSL intake. So it's on the first and second run, it made 285 horsepower and the same amount of 225, 224 wheel torque. So we lost about 12, 13 horsepower since the last dyno run. And what that could be, or that's due to running a stock CSL tune, which assumes we're running catless headers with the header with the cats underneath the car, and then that we're also running more aggressive CSL cams, and we're not doing that right now. So that means that the car won't be making the power it's supposed to, because it's going to start pulling timing. So yeah, that's going to be a reason why we lost power, about 12 wheel horsepower. But not to worry, we're going to get the car tuned and running properly to my personal setup, and then it's going to be making the peak horsepower it's supposed to be making. So the kit says, or online people say, it's supposed to be about 20 horsepower. So we're gonna see if we can get 20 or maybe even more if we get it properly tuned. Was the mod worth it? Definitely for me it was. It makes a huge difference driving the car. So the sound this car makes with the intake is just incredible, that like even if I lose 12 horsepower and it stays like I'm 12 under, it's still worth it compared to what the car used to sound like. It's that big of a difference. Like, we've been in tunnels where like if I floor it wide open throttle, the sound it makes is just insane. It actually rings your ears when you're like in a tunnel, and that's just the intake, not the exhaust. The car did get louder exhaust wise as well, so the exhaust is louder because of the intake. The intake's way louder. But yeah, so the next mods that are coming in is the headers. They're at the powder coating shop right now getting ceramic coated, and then once that's done, we're installing those, and then we're going to install another special mod that's going to be coming up real quick right after that, and we're going to get the car dyno tuned for both of those mods as well, to see if we can gain back any performance through the headers, and see if by opening up the exhaust, if we're going to actually gain horsepower, or if we're going to have the same thing happen where we lose more horsepower again. We'll see what happens. So yeah, thank you for checking out today's video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and see you in the next one.